The 2025 Human Rights Gala will be a night to remember full of inspiring stories, a fancy dinner, and a fun program.
We're joined by Brian Martin, who sits on the National Board of Governors for the organization, along with award recipient for the evening, Fletcher Whitwell. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
How you guys doing?
Doing well. How are you? Great.
We're doing great. So this year's Vegas Gala, it's such a special night. What makes it so?
Well, you know, the Las Vegas Gala, HRC Las Vegas Gala, is more than just a beautiful evening. Like, it's a gathering of amazing energy and people who come together to reconfirm our commitment to the fight for equality, to celebrate joy and realize that joy is an act of resistance, to uplift amazing community leaders like our friend Fletcher, and to move the work of HRC forward.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know, Fletcher, you're actually the first recipient of the Gavin J. Goorjian Visionary Leadership Award. What does this mean to you? Tell us a little bit about the award and what it really means to you.
Well, Gavin was an amazing leader in the community. He's part of the Piccoli family, so helped really develop Summerlin, and we lost him really way too early, but at an early age, he really just put his money where his mouth was, and just really helped give funds and contribution and volunteer time to the community. So both giving lots of money to LGBTQ Center as well as to Human Rights Campaign, which is amazing. So I think for me, you know, in the work that I do with HRC in the Las Vegas advertising community, as well as running the R&R Partners Foundation, I just hope that I can, you know, live up to his legacy.
Yeah, the theme of the night is I will.
Yes.
How does that resonate with you both, and how do you both hope that transcends the night at the gala?
I know when I think about the I will statement, when we came up with it, it was the realization that it's not about the movement, it's a personal opportunity for every one of us to make a personal commitment. The movement work is moving forward, but each of us have an opportunity to show up in our most authentic way. Some people pray, some people protest, some people write letters, but we all are needed, and our voices and energy are needed to move this work forward.
That's right. And talking about moving the work forward, Fletcher, you and your family were plaintiffs in a groundbreaking same-sex marriage lawsuit that actually helped pave the way toward legalization. I mean, how has that continue to shape you and the work that you're doing?
Yeah, in 2012, Lambda Legal, we sued the governor at the time to get marriage equality passed in Nevada. It actually passed 1 month before the Supreme Court passed it, but we're at a really pivotal moment because, you know, that law could be overturned or could be challenged. And so people that are in Nevada, because the great state, the people voted for it, as well as the governor, Sandoval at the time, passed it into law, like, we will be protected here. And so that's important, and it's sort of ironic that, you know, I'm the recipient this year and we're going through what we are. But, you know, it's just something that we realize that, you know, I will, and I always say we will, we have to continue to fight for equality.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, as someone attached to that, associated with that, and also the honouring that you're going to get on the evening, do you feel a certain amount of you know, not pressure, but do you feel you know, responsibility to keep that fight? Because it seems like a continual fight, especially right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And I joined HRC because, you know, I wanted to be like everyone else and have a family. And so after the law passed, I actually adopted my 2 kids, and so they're going to be on stage with me, so it'll be a really amazing moment to see, you know, it all sort of come full circle with amazing leaders like our mayor, who will also be honored as well. So yeah, I mean, we all need to have a lot of fun that night because the HRC Gala is probably one of the funnest ones in town. It is. Lots of great entertainment that Brian's put forward, but it's a moment that we really need to, you know, be together and continue to fight.
Right.
Yeah, you know, for viewers watching who are saying, hey, I want to come to this, are tickets still available? How can they go about that?
Tickets are still available. They're available online, and I should have the website.
I know, tickets.
That's okay. We have you guys covered.
We got it.
We got you.
Yeah.
We got it.
I looked it up. Tickets.hrc.org.
There we go.
There it is.
And there's a special offer as well for first-time attendees.
That's right. Yeah. There's a first-time discount, and there's a code that you can get to get a discount on you if you're a first-time attendee. So please join us.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Thank you guys
Thank you so much
for joining us this morning. This 2025 Human Rights Campaign Las Vegas Gala is happening on August 23rd at Paris, Las Vegas. For information on the night and how to get your tickets, visit lasvegas.hrc.org.